Right, I was yakking away there. I was explaining what was happening. I hadn't realised the video had cut out. Don't know why that just happened. I moved back. I don't see why that should have cut the video out. It really boxed me this time. That video was recorded. So like I was explaining, now that one is up to there now, I don't know if you saw what I was doing to the end, because I don't know if that video cut out. But that's the first 9 photo etched and painted, well, the first coat of paint, on 35, 37 whatever it is. But there's also quite a few other bits, some other boxes that actually go on here. 35. And then there's some more. There's some more boxes here, but there's some more as well. That has a total of 16, all of which have photo etch on. Plus the 35 there, which has 4 bits of photo etch on each one. That's 35 here, so you know, just in them boxes, in those 16 boxes, that's 35, 40, 55, what's 56 boxes or so. Hard lockers and ammo lockers, whatever they are. It's nearly 300 pieces for that, once it's all put together. So like I say, I'm not going to bore you watching me do all that. But the ship is now looking absolutely super duper. It looks really impressive, especially once you start putting all this together. It all fits so well. You know, there's no reason for gluing any of it. Well, I'll glue it in. To be fair, there's not really much point in. So it doesn't really need to be glued in place. This is not right. This is just very loose. And these are the resin foams. So once these boxes start going in, that's going to be quite impressive. So that's how it looks now. Oh, forget that. I must loosen this, I must get that. It's good love, go back. So that's how it looks now. You can't see it all because it's too big. But these resin funnels, the original plastic funnel, I haven't got it around now. There's a little, let me see if I can get this proper so you can actually see it. Right, now, so this bit when it's done, has this, the flat bits there. Now with the plastic funnels, nothing wrong with them, well apart from one's the wrong size, but it's got the round bit there and the funnels are round. I'm trying to get this so you can actually see it. So the funnels are round and they touch up against here, especially on this one. Now on this one, you've got 2 little doors here. 2 little, whatever they would be, lockers or something. And the plastic funnel sits over the top of them. But with the resin funnels, they've been clipped, the bases. So when that clips in place, there's a certain way they go. When it clips in place, it doesn't touch the doors. The plastic one comes right out here. So that one now fits a lot nicer. Instead of sitting on the thing. Same here. It's got the base there. Which way does it go? It goes that way. So where it's clipped, it sits flat on the flat there. Whereas originally, that's the wrong way around, but originally it would have been round like that. It would have been clipped there. Makes a difference. And this is they're both resin funnels now. Originally it's just replaced with one resin funnel. So I'm just putting that back on the model. It was originally just one resin funnel. I think that's the one that was wrong. That one was probably the correct one, and that was the wrong one. The rear one was the funnel that was too short, too little. Both funnels are the same size. So when I replaced this resin funnel, I had the plastic funnel was fine, but nothing wrong with the plastic funnel. It fitted, apart from that clipped bit, it fitted just fine. But what happens when you paint it, it's slightly different because resin hasn't got the same surface as plastic. So it looks strange having a resin and a plastic funnel. So I bought another resin funnel, which is a lot better. So both funnels are identical. Both are clipped on the bases where they need to be. And both are the same height. They're probably weren't doing it like this, but that's the same height. Allowing that good job, there's nothing breakable there, isn't it? At that spirit level. It's literally that bubble is central, allowing that that's centrally covered. So allowing that bubble is literally central. Whereas of course with the original funnels, I did that with when I had the original funnel, and that spirit level was the bubble was down a bit. So that fits really nice. So there's these bits over here overhanging. These are not davits. I think I might have explained in the last video, I'm not sure, in one of the last videos. These are, what do you call them? They're, they hang stuff. These bits here, I always wondered what these were on the front of the back of the breakwaters. Inside them, these were sheds. Inside them were the power vanes. So with Trumpeter, so with MK1, you actually get proper power vane. You get little, you get some brass power vanes. So you don't get any to go in there, of course. They go here, I think they go sit along here somewhere. So these are the things that the power vane attached to, which were dragged behind the ship. I think there's quite a few coming in. The twit. I must remember not to sort of explain things and push my finger into railing, mustn't I? So I think in one of the things I've read somewhere, there's quite a few power vanes on the ship itself. So they dragged down, you can't see it, but there's a tiny little hook up. So the power vane attached to it went under the ship and then dragged along. I think they were like radar. I might be wrong enough. If anybody can tell me that and wants to correct me, feel free to. And they were like, you know, they could detect mines and the like. They dragged along there. So that is from the, apart from the two at the back, this is from the MK1 kit. So it's been made up out of brass or white metal rods. And then the two bits down the back I've added. It was very, 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 very fine photo etch went there. And it was so fine it just didn't work, so I've added that myself. And these bits here are photo etched. You can't, like I say, you can't see them. So I'm trying to get you to see them. There are tiny little hooks on there. So what I'm toying with is because I can use the power vane from the MK1 kit, So I'll just put a bit of white on there. Look at that. Paint on that. With the parvane, that can go wherever it goes. I'll have the two plastic parvanes dispersed. So if that's not too, it might be a bit too fragile. I might try some very fine wires somewhere, cotton. I might just attach one and bring it down here somewhere and attach it down here. Put it down here, make it, or even, I'm not sure if I'll keep the kit up. The more I keep looking at the model and there's bolted to this, the more I actually like it. So I might keep these, I'm not sure yet. I might just drag one down and then let it hang down. And just give an idea of what the parvanes look like and be useful. The only downside to that would be, I don't know what number they are. They're so small, they're so tiny. They're only going to be little tiny things. That will have them finding.
We focus on intensive driving courses, which can be completed over 1 to 8 weeks.
Somewhere.
Book anything from 5 to 45 hours
Sure
and prices from just £400. Services we offer:
attach on something
intensive
here.
driving courses, fast-track programs designed to help
And
learners
just
pass
say
their driving
they are
test in a
very
short
small.
time frame, offered within a few weeks.
I won't be able to find them.
2. Tailored lessons.
There's definitely two
Lessons
somewhere.
tailored to individual skill levels, ensuring a personalised learning experience.
I'm not sure
3.
where they
Practical
are.
driving tests. Assistance in booking practical driving tests and
They go on
preparation
the
help
side
learners feel
somewhere.
confident on test day. 4. Theory
Further
test
back
support.
here.
Resources
Oh, there
and
we go.
guidance to help learners
So they're
prepare
here.
for the theory test, which includes private online
Shut
coaching.
up!
5.
So they go, they're only tiny. And that is E43. I've got it here. I've got D. I've got E. So the parvanes, E43, are here. They're like little torpedoes. So I might just use the plastic ones and hang it down the side. The only thing I would say it would be a problem with is that because they're so small, it might just look like something stuck on the side of the hull, hanging down the side of the hull. It might not look quite right, but I might do so. So I'll see now about. Oh yeah, slippers come off. Right, so that's it for now. Because I've done 9 of them. I've still got a lot of them to do. I've got a lot of paintwork to do of all these bits for the boats. And there's a lot of paintwork to do. I'll have to find out all the little bits. So before I have anything to that deck, I'm going to need to paint it all up. There's a lot of little bits here, all go on this shelter deck. So sorry, I do apologise. There's all these little bits that go on the shelter deck. There's loads of them. There's little bits here, there's little bits here. There's quite a lot of them. It's all these little sort of, I think, mushroom beds, I really call them. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, there's 10 there alone. 4, 5, 6, 10 there alone. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So there's 26 there alone. And I think there's some more somewhere. So what I'll do is I'll paint all them up first before applying everything to the deck. I'm not going to paint anything in situ on the deck now. Started a joke. And then I'll come back, I don't know, a couple of weeks, maybe a month. I reckon And it's going to take a while because that's 1:05. This is a short video, it's only going to be a short one. So this, oh dear, paint will dry on that. I've lost track now what I was saying. So by the time I've painted all that up, you've got the gist of what's going to happen. I'm not going to show you, I'm not going to come back and start having you watch me put glue bits on the deck. I'll just be bloody be boring, you know, unless anybody says otherwise. So I'll come back to that at some point. By the time I come back, hopefully everything will be on that shelter deck, including them little ladders going down the side. As I say, I've got the little, I've made one of them up. So that's the first one made up. These go down, there's 4 of them go down there. I think I explained in a previous video, the actual Trumpeter photo etch for them ladders is actually better. I'm blocking the microphone here, is better than the MK1. Because the MK1 ladders are just, this is the MK1 ladders. They are super thin. They are super thin. You know, there's nothing to them. There's literally nothing to them. I can imagine they're not breaking or anything. That's not the point. The actual Trumpeter ladders, you know, although it's bendable, nothing like that. This is a lot, photo edges are thicker, just a little millimetre or so thicker than the MK1 ones, so it's handy to have that. Plus I'll have all these extra ladders. I'll have spare ladders all the way around, so there are a few places. I'm not sure if there weren't ladders going up gun turrets, which are not anywhere mentioned anywhere in the kit anyway. But I'll have to have a look on the gun turret's coming up. I'll have to have a look on the HMS Hood, either the website or the book, Anatomy of a Ship. And now it's alright, I've just watched them go past for a big thing. They're going to obviously be putting back trees again. So I'll check that out because I think there might be a few more ladders going around somewhere. Maybe not, maybe so. So hopefully that's been alright. Sorry about all the singing. I'm not very close to singing, I'm afraid. Very good. Seekers. Simply doesn't like to go verbs. So let's move this camera away. Now you can see the whole ship in its entirety. Most of it. It's too big. Too big a ship. So it's looking pretty good. I'm pretty impressed with this. I'm so impressed with this kit. Like I say, when everything fits together, there's just no reason anybody building this kit, probably the kits like it, don't glue anything down here. Just glue the deck on along here. That's all it needs. Bit there, but this main bit here, just glue that bit down. It's solid. I could probably knit that up. I could almost certainly do. But there's just no reason for glue, putting any glue on. The glue would just squeeze out from under the deck and there's just no reason for it. So just glue it along there. Even this, once it's in place, I can glue it at the back. I can see some bits at the back. A little bit of fine super glue on that bit. And that will keep that solid. And there'll be no reason to glue any of this in place. Because it's fitting so nicely, so well. And once again, if you put glue on this, it's going to squeeze out underneath. I know that, it'll just ruin it. So this, when I come to glue this, I will almost certainly put a bit of glue on the back there. And that's the only bit that I'll do. If you can see what I'm talking about, you probably can't see. But I'll put a bit of glue on the back of that. And nowhere else. So all of this from here, around there, will have no glue. This has got no glue on the guns are not glued, obviously. Even these bits here, once that's in place, it puts sound recognition. And that fixed properly. Tag on the bottom that needs to come off. Once this is I'm going to take the tags off of that. So obviously I'm not building this bit yet. This is going to be a strange way to do it, but whoops. Right, there you go. Now, as you can see now from that fits absolutely perfect. You know, there's no, you can see the little gap there, which is supposed to be there, obviously. So, there's no reason to do that way. Or at least not that section there. This is another one there. You look down there and you think, okay, a bit of glue on that bit. Maybe a bit of glue on there. And then leave the rest of it unglued. Therefore, it's not going to have glue sticking out everywhere. It goes together so well in this one. I've never had a plastic kit with all the bits fit together so well. I'm used to Rebel. I'm nothing against Rebel. Nothing against Rebel at all. I've got plenty of Rebel, I've done plenty of Rebel kits, Titanic a lot. Nothing against them. They are good to produce some cracking kits, but the fitting is not very super duper. So hope you enjoyed all these videos. I'm not going to have to say if YouTube haven't cut them out. I don't know if YouTube will cut. I hope that YouTube will cut the sound down because of the music. Or sometimes I've had to not put something up because the music in the background is copyright. So hopefully that will be there. And as I say from the previous videos, I'm not going to be on Britain's Got Talent or anything. Because I would love to see a man. So I'll see you all again in a month or two. We'll see. A few weeks. When I get back, we'll hold the footage of the show today. And we'll be on to doing all the superstructures. So I'll see you all again soon. Enjoy your holidays, everybody. Enjoy your summer. Summer's here. Out for a walk with the dog in a minute. And I'll see you all again.